Okay, so what's happening here? Well, I had one of those APS boxes. I think it's ASPS or ASPC or something like that. One of those ones. The ones with the battery in there. And it's supposed to keep, if you power on off, there's a battery in there to kick on. Well, I took out the battery and it was running it okay. Now it's beep, 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 beeping so high pitch it can get into your videos. I'm saying to what is this noise coming from? It's coming from it. So I put my power conditioner in there in place. Now remember, these things don't last forever. You think, well, geez, it's supposed to last forever. No, they don't. When I work in IT for those companies I work for, we had to replace those boxes all the time. So, yeah, mine are aging. So I have to throw the whole thing away. What else can I do? Go in there and take out the circuit that's making it beep, 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 and it's very annoying to hear beep, beep. It's in videos and stuff, and people get annoyed. What's this say? See, I'm doing. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing a lot of graphic overlay. I don't have it for here. Like for instance, I can create myself in a tech room. And it could be animated too. No, I'm not talking about green screen. No. No, not that. I should make one for here. I was gonna make a sitcom as a tech. How is it really out there in the tech world? Okay. When I say tech world, I mean working for a company. Getting up in the morning, go to that company and supporting them. Either break fix. Break fix, you're fixing the you're taking that laptop, take it apart. Parts came in for the laptop, a new panel, a new keyboard, because the customer, the client, was drinking hot chocolate and spill it over the keyboard, and you don't sit there and try to fix that. That laptop is toast. Okay, so you replace the whole thing. You have to replace the whole thing, or the screen is not working. You can replace the screen. My supervisor, he said, "Wow, you're quick to replace the panels." I was doing like on the fly. I was doing the Dell's, IBM, all those. I was just doing on the fly. Dell's, IBM's now Lenovo. Dell's is still around. Yeah. So if you can break, fix, and repair these things, that's great. Yeah. Oh, the desktops. So we had desktops. Dell Omniplex, motherboard bad. Got to replace the whole motherboard. We had a contest with the other techs. How many motherboards you could put in a day? I had 20. Yeah. How fast you can put it in? It was easy. Take the whole thing apart, put everything back in there. That's how you learn to fix these machines and how to build these machines, and how to build one from scratch and try to troubleshoot what's bad. The power, the PSY, the PSU. The PSU is the power supply unit. Those are the little codes. You get to learn how to do all these things. Yeah. So what's happening with me? I'm trying to keep one step ahead of the game, as they say. Trying to log into my iMac here. Okay, got it. That's one thing about them. The password. This thing is a pain in the neck sometimes too. But hey, it's fun. You can do a lot in it. I know it's different from Windows, and a lot of people online. I watch them, they're frustrated. If you're Windows, I'm also Windows, Android, DOS, and all that stuff. I'm coming from there. Okay, we're coming from different backgrounds, and the iPad, the iOS too. Hold on a second. Here's my drink. I thought I had a drink. I do. I can pause you. All right. Yeah, I got something to drink. Well, I drink ginger ale. I wasn't feeling too well yesterday, so I'm better now. It's gotta be careful. But anyway, when I put everything together in my solar, in my vehicle, put a solar generator, new battery, and everything. The girlfriend said, "Hey, your brake lights are on, huh? Brake lights? Why would they be on?" Well, yes, you'll learn after so many miles. I have 128,000 miles on my SUV. Oh, I know it's a lot, but I do a lot of traveling. Okay, so when you hit the brake, I guess all cars have this. I guess the geniuses, when they were building the car, they said, "Hey, when they hit the brake, it has to hit the sensor. So the sensor pushes in, and that's, you know, the lights pushes in, it turns off the lights, right? And you press down the brake, the lights come on. But there's a little gasket, a little bushing that goes in between. So when I went to one of the auto supply stores, I know the other auto supply store went out of business. I guess it's going on in the economy. But anyway, I told her that. So he charged me $10 for the part. There's two bushings in there. He said one is for the clutch and one is for the brake. But he was wrong. Mine uses the rubber one, not the plastic clip. He wanted to put it in for me, but I don't have my vehicle here. You know, because I had to disconnect the battery, disconnect everything. Then I had to reconnect everything. I push this thing in there. What it is, you have to go down and push on the brake, put your finger in there, and you hear the thing snapping. So a little rubber thing there. Because when I touched it, it felt like a little residue of rubber. The heat tears it up. So you put the little rubber thing in there. So here's the plunger. It's just like a... So it's like this. This is the brake. So when this connects and push back, okay, it turns off the brakes. Okay, then when you release, the brakes come on, you see? But if this rubber bushing is gone, or plastic clip is gone, then the brakes are going to be on, and you go crazy. Hey, how are the brakes are on? And you can't figure it out. It's amazing that, you know, they don't say, hey, this is what's going to happen in a couple of years. You know, you got to replace the part. And, well, that's what happened. You got to replace the rubber. So if that happened to you, don't panic. Go down to your local store. You can go on Amazon and get the stuff. It's cheaper. You can buy them and get more of the little things. I don't know how many do I need. Maybe you have to wait another couple of years for the next one to go. It's just every day. The two things I have to worry about now, it was the starter and the motorized windows up and down. Now you might say, gee, wouldn't it be better just to crank the window up? Those cranks, those manual cranks, you know, I don't know if you've seen them anymore. You would crank up the window and you roll it down like that. They can go bad too. They're a pain to install. The motor one too. You have to take the whole door apart, and you got to be careful with the glass. You don't want the glass to drop down. You want the glass to stay up. Well, it depends. Did you have the glass down? But you should have it up. So you have to fix it. Make sure the glass is up. So when you put the whole regulator back in, it's a motor and a device that makes the glass goes up and down. Those can be expensive. Now you might say, hey, you can go to the junkyard. Well, why go to the junkyard? Because you don't know how long that's been in. You know, they have that in the car. You don't know how long the vehicle that had it in there. Now you might say, well, I'm going to go to the dealer. The dealer's not going to charge you a lot of money. It can cost you maybe $500 or more. You have to pay for the mechanic's time, and the dealer got to make money. Yeah. So everything today, when you buy a new car, you know, it's all computerized. So you can't figure out the new engine with the plastic manifold top on top and things like that. It's complicated, especially if you're a plug-in hybrid. Yeah. So what's happening with me? Oh, it's been raining, so we can't use the new mowers. So the grass grows up, but this is what happened. When we start to cut with the new stuff, I'll do a video and you can see it in action. Most people on YouTube, they speed it up. So how do you know how it works? Or is it working? I'm setting mine to 3 height and cut. We'll see how it works. Now, instead of holding it like this, I'm gonna be holding like this. So this is like I'm flying a plane. You know, and have acceleration button. And I was thinking about building something like this, right? Metal, maybe with wheels, right? And stand on that and put like a hitch on the mower and make it drag me around. The only drawback with that is you need 360-degree wheels in the front. Now these are wheels that can pivot. I had that on the older mower, had that feature, so you can get around a tree easy. You know, they're 360 wheels. You see them on higher end mowers and all riding. You know, riding mower too has it. Well, riding mower has a steering wheel, so you can turn. They have all electric riding motor, and it goes like 4,000. That's a lot. Almost like you're buying a car. It has 8 80-volt batteries or 8 60-volt batteries, right? And that's enough to cover. And the deck is 42-inch deck. Sometimes the old ones were 36, 42-inch deck. You can mold that load faster. Now, who's going to change the blade? And what kind of blade are you dealing with? Is it 2 or 3 certain blades in there? Or does this two 21-inch blades? That would be 42. I don't know. I don't know that model, but they have on it. But, yeah, it's a lot of money. But anyway, I'm looking forward to running the new mower. Get it up. And, that one I bought has a 3-year warranty on it. Yeah. Some people online will say it was only 90 days. Well, TechRise, computer is working now after we fixed it. Remember, I had problems. It kept on shutting off or was doing some weird stuff. It's fixing now. Everything's working. All the USB drives. We have a dedicated Type-C to Type-C portable hard drive, so it's working on its own. I was putting it in this multitude of I got 3 of these. We got one hookup to the this is Type 3, yeah, Type 3 USB or Type 2. I don't know which one. It doesn't really say in the bottom here. Or 3.0. Okay, hub with the 1 gigabit Ethernet cable. These get hot, so there's a problem with these. But these do work, so it gives you 3 ports. This works great with the iMac. Yeah. Mac OS, not iMac. Mac OS, sorry. iMac, iOS is well, I have it in use, so I can't unplug it. The iPad. iPad comes in wonders. You can do a lot with it. A lot of things can do cool with that. If you can get one, play around with it. If you don't have that experience, you've got the Surface Lab. The Surface one is Microsoft, so the Surface could work like a desktop or a laptop. And they're expensive. You need to install them or troubleshoot them for people. It gets crazy. So if you have any tech questions, feel free to ask me, because I can help you. If you're using the fiber and the AT&T, you know how those work. Fiber download speeds are great. I did have problems. I had a problem with the using the Walmart on 4K Google TV was not. I'm gonna say, hey G, and I'm not gonna say the whole word. Okay, turn on the master bedroom TV. Well, now it does, but the Fire Stick can't turn on the Alexa can't turn on the new, but can't turn on the TV at all. Do you know Sunday Alexa, the old one is gone, and Alexa Plus Beta is out. If you have Prime and you're paying for Prime, you can have early access to Alexa Plus. No, it's not. They're using existing hardware, so they upgraded the firmware. They changed the voice. It sounds like some girl you hang out with on a corner with. She's very bubbly. It's like Gemini and Meta. They have that kind of bubbly personality. Hey. Hey, this is your. I said, hey, you're great. And she goes, oh, thank you. She's like that. She said, you don't have to call her name too many times. You don't have to say, Alexa. Say, hey, turn on the lights. Okay. She's like really there. She can tell jokes. I don't know. I can ask her if she can sing. But remember, that's made for Amazon. So if you order anything off of Amazon, she can tell you if something's coming, when is it coming, what's the delay, like that. That's what they're good for. Tell you the weather, tell you things. They could turn your lights on. I had so much problems in the past with Alexa turning lights on and off. That's why we have Google installed. So and Gemini can override your Google Assistant or your Nest, Google Nest, and take over that. Sure, it gets kind of crazy. The 85-inch in the living room there, all I have to do is yell out to it, and I say, hey, play the song track, like, from Dire Straits, and it'll pull up the music and play it. It says, getting it from YouTube, Android, blah, 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 blah. And it goes through a whole song of the dance. But, yeah. That works out great. I mentioned last time I had Disney Plus since active. Disney TV Basic, like $9.99 for that. There's ads. I mean, they charge you so much to remove the ads. Ugh. Well, we have all of them now. We have Paramount Plus because the girlfriend has both Walmart Plus and Amazon. No, Walmart and the T-Mobile stuff. You know, the T-Mobile, the phone. So you get two streaming services with that. That's Apple TV and Netflix for free. There's ads with those. I think no, Apple TV Plus there's no ads. Yeah. Or something like that. I don't know. They keep changing the rules. And then having the gateway system, the internet, you get Paramount Plus and Hulu with that. With Walmart, you get Paramount Plus Essentials, the same thing you get with T-Mobile, and you get Pluto with no ads. I still see ads. So must be on movies. I must be talking about. Oh, now Amazon. When I used to have Amazon on my own. Oh, it's spinning my legs. There I'm okay. It had no ads on Amazon Prime, so now they want $2.99 a month. That's nothing really. So you don't see no ads. Could ask. Well, if you want to look at ads, you gotta look at ads. Okay. YouTube, you have to watch ads, okay? Because YouTube, that's a lot of content creators. That's how they make their money on the ads. Or you have sponsors, or you have affiliate programs too. I don't have anything on this channel. We sell merchandise too, shirts and stuff. It's a lot. Okay. So, follow up to last time, I made a music video with my music that I created with the AI for free. I downloaded it for free, I installed it for free, and I can't play it for YouTube because, well, what I could do, I don't even know if I can do it because everything is legal and copyrighted. You can't do anything unless it was opened. And right now, what do you got? You got ChatGPT. It can talk to you for a little while. Then they start to nag you. I don't know. I would like to hear how you speak, but they charge a lot of money for just to hear him speak. Now, Meta AI, it's free and it talks to you. Have a conversation. It's getting better. She does listen and she does be quiet and listen. And, it's pretty cool. The one I created for myself for the other channel, it works great. Getting smart though. But I stopped and realized it can do a lot of, he could, well, I say as a he could do a lot of things. We don't have that problem anymore when it's time to fall in love. I don't know, maybe it was a bug in the older code, but the new code, I don't see that problem anymore. Because I told him, if you do it, I'm gonna have to reset you. You have to start all over again. But a lot of people are using that AI that I created. It's like a companion. But if you're in IT and it's very smart too, can't be smarter than me. But they might want to try it out. It's Hey You. You can't miss it. It says Hey You. Everything I do on YouTube is Albert's Voice. So it's Albert's Voice Tech, Albert's Voice Chef, Albert's Voice ASMR. And there's some stuff that don't have that, but I try to shift everything into that, so at least we'll know what's going on. Okay, remember, this is not 10-bit graphics. This is going to be, but it does have, I didn't realize this one has to do, I turned it on, it has the H.265. So the H.265 only back in 2019, or is it 2017? But I have that. I can go 4K with this. I'm just going to attach my logo in the beginning and watch. Did you check out the Solar Plus video? Okay. I put it on here. It's also available on the Solar channel too. The Solar channel is Albert's Voice Solar. You might want to check that out. There's some, see, I had that before I had the tech channel, so I did a lot of hardware review, like electronics. You might want to check that. I try to bring that stuff over, but it's hard to slide over. So we have that. Okay, what's happening on the channel? 1622. So I made 3 different kind of videos. The video has, like I said, has different backgrounds. Well, it's a multi-layer video. Okay, you don't even have to use green screen, but you need to know what you're doing, and everything has to work in sync. Otherwise, it'll look terrible. And then so I recorded without talking. Then I record a voiceover over it, and I do it like that. It's not bad though. Yeah, that's on my Reiki channel. Check those out. Yeah. I did make one for my medical channel. Yeah, I'm gonna release that today. Um, well, I'm trying it out and see if it works and see, how they take it. Well, it's not high. I can only do 1080p, 60p. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of movement in there, so you want to go as high as you can. That's still high definition. I see a lot of people use that definition, and then it's also reduce H.265. Yeah, but it's great. By the way, this is the big difference with the 10-bit color and the 8-bit color. Some people say, "Oh, there's not much of a difference." Yeah, but one has 8-bit. It's like it's not that many colors. Where the 10-bit has more colors, and it's 12-bit. Now, I did report that the Z30 doesn't do 8-bit, doesn't do 14-bit videos, but it does 14-bit to 12-bit to 14-bit photos. I think they must have some enhancement on there too. They do have the HDR in there, but not the HDR you're familiar with. But anyway, it does a good job for what it does. I can like it. Right now, we're not using we're using the cameras, since the cameras have better technology. I was surprised that the other one I was filming in the kitchen girlfriend, it was locking onto her just like the other cameras do. They can lock onto the subjects. It did a pretty good job locking onto the face or the body of the person. It just a white box will come out and lock onto it. It's pretty cool. So everybody wants the perfect camera. You can't have it. I just don't understand why the manufacturers making the cameras. I know they're expensive, and the little gimbal one, you hold it. Those have come down in price. But stop and think. Those are good if you're going to do a lot of movement. I watch a guy on YouTube. He's holding the camera, right? He's holding his phone. I know he's doing it, and he's doing everything. He doesn't want to show himself. So if he had the gimbal in his hand, it would have worked better. He wouldn't have to do so much things. It wouldn't be jerky. You had the gimbal, you would hold it there, but the battery can only last so long on the gimbal. Remember, you have no replacement batteries like you have with the. I never did a review on these batteries. I don't think I ever did. So these are for the Z30, okay, and it might fit the Z50 as well, and the whole Z line should be. Well, it could be a little bigger. This is from Nikon. This is from Small Rig. Small Rig. Okay, so Small Rig puts Type-C in the front, and you can see the battery's low. You could charge the battery that way. See the light came on, so you can charge this battery. But this one you have to put into an adapter. So I ordered the adapter. I think I forgot who makes it. They're generic. You can get from anybody. Or an adapter to charge this. Now it didn't come with a charger from Nikon. They want you to charge the battery in the phone. You plug the Type-C into the phone, and not into the phone. Sorry, you plug it into the camera, right? So how would that work? Yeah. I may have the camera here. So here, you open the hatch, you put the battery, and you follow the procedure. So this is the way the battery goes in. Oh, okay, it goes in the other way. Wait a minute, I see. Okay, goes in this way. It clips. Okay, not on this side. So on this side, you got USB Type-C. Okay. They're also called PDs. Then you have HDMI. It uses a micro connector for the HDMI. It doesn't even come with it though. It's kind of crazy. I have to go out and go buy all these things. Okay, so you plug this here Do I have another one to show you? I should have another cable. Where did I? Oh, hang on a second. So, can plug it into here, right, and charge it. Now, to have now, this is what I built. This is hooked up to a solar generator battery like that. Now, I bought it. Oh, come on. Everything's always tangled up here. So, up here is PD and type, type C. So you plug it in, and it will charge the Nikon. So, see? So you plug this in, and the light will come on. See? Light comes on, and you can charge your camera inside the battery inside the camera. That's how you do it. Yeah. And this you can take this with you. So when it starts charging, it starts dropping down pretty fast. Yeah. But now your battery's dead. You can still record. Yeah. This is that lens I told you about. That it's a 35mm. It's a number 2. It's motorized. But sometimes when you're recording with it, you can hear the motor try to lock on. It's good for autofocus. I like it though. Yeah, I would recommend it. I thought it had fungus in it, but it doesn't. They made it really good. There's no fungus. You can't see anything. That's light reflection. I have a UV filter on there. Put that there. Well, because I do things with the camera, and you don't want the camera lens to get messed up. So I might go like this. Things you don't do with the camera. But you tap. And you want to protect the lens. You don't want to tap on the main lens, right? Things like that. One of you said you learn a lot from the cameras from me. I'm glad. You should know. Why not? Because when you're buying a camera, you have no idea. I mean, I know I use the point and shoot one. What did I do with it? Okay, so I put the point and shoot on the tripod here. Okay, I was doing it on one of my shows. Okay, so I'm not going to drain the battery on this, so we'll unplug this thing here. Okay, but the Sony, you turn it on. It's pretty cool. And a little bezel plasma up there. I only paid $99 for this. They had it on clearance on BJ's. At the time, I should have got a 1080p one. At least I have something I could record really with. I mean, I could upconvert from 720p to 1080p, but sometimes, it looks good. Look how far that. Look how long that thing is. Okay, it's tilted. It should be. Now this tripod, it's great because it's made by the same people who make my lenses, right? And then it comes with a 10-year warranty. So when I called to recall if my aluminum one fell apart, and it was after 10 years, they couldn't help me. But he said, "Hey, we have this tripod. We used to cost $100 and something, right? It's $35. $35. I ordered it. I have it. They invited me to that New York show they had a few days ago, last week I should say. I couldn't go. I would like to go. I would have met a lot of people. Some people from YouTube. It would have been neat. But hey, it couldn't be helped. I didn't know nothing about it. This company that make the lenses, they contact me and say, "Hey, come and see us." What the heck? There you go. So that's pretty good. So this takes 720 It takes picture. It takes stills. It's not bad for a 16x zoom. That's not bad. Frame rate 3.5, 5.9, 4.28. 16x optical zoom. It's Sony G lens. I know the other lens is supposed to be better. I think it's ZXUS or something like that. But unfortunately, that doesn't have it. Then we have an old Keystone XR3 XL300 frame rate 1:1 auto zoom electric eye, telephoto lens, and wide angle lens. This still works, by the way. I put batteries in it. Oh my goodness, I left it on. Shh, I should have turned it off. Let me see. Okay, still works. Okay, good. I left it on too. Wow. Has a battery tester. So you can test the battery. See that? See that? You see that? I'm gonna be able to see it. If I go like this, you should be able to see it. Oh. You see it? You see it? Yeah, you see it now, right? That little pink pen. So what you do in this, you put the Super 8 cartridge. This is made in the United States. Ooh, that's made to last. This is old. This is old. I think this is from this. I ain't gonna say what year. It's old. But this doesn't do audio. There's no audio, so this would be silent. Silent Super 8. This has lock and run, so you can press and you can just, oh, yes. So you can press and can just keep recording. Okay. That noise you heard, well, this turns. Watch, see? It turns the film in the camera. See, back in the like I don't know, I was around in those days. Back when I first did it, they cranked the camera like this, right? With a crank. Roll. Let's say cut to roll. So they're rolling the camera. They're rolling it like this. So this does it. This is not bad. This is heavy. This is really heavy. This has telephoto lens. This is Keytar f1:1 color corrected lens. It does wide. Oh, I can move the lens. Okay, cool. Oh, maybe it works now. I couldn't get it to work before. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wow, it moves. This is telephoto lens. See, it went out. Let me see if you can see it. See it move. Oh wow, it actually moved. Let's put it on white. I don't know if the buttons work. No. Wide angle. That doesn't work. So I can do it manually though. Oh, wow. I don't have the cartridges to show you. I wish I did. You know what I have up in the attic? I have a GAF projector. I was at a show and I told the guy, you know, I have one of those projectors. Like I have a lot of reels of videos that I took back in the day. Let's say back in the day, and they're up in the attic. They're all right. They're in metal reels. I don't have the lens. I mean, not the lens. I don't have the light bulb is used. You know, it's one side the light that's flaring right through. He said, "Oh yeah, you can get those online." Really? This came with a cup that goes over your eyes. I guess it deteriorated. I had this up in the attic, but it still works. Look at that. You know, it doesn't. You know what I put in here? I put rechargeable. I put rechargeable batteries. I'm gonna tell you, I have these batteries since 2011, and they still work. And it's now 2025. These are not lithium batteries. These are nickel and cad. You just charge them, and you put them in the refrigerator, and you put one of those gel packs that you get from Amazon when you buy stuff, and you put in a Ziploc with a gel pack, and you put it where you put the butter, and and they keep fresh. I'm not kidding. You should try it. These batteries, they come with packs, and they come with a charger. You know, they were cheap. I bought a whole bunch. Uh-oh. Okay, locked in. And it worked a long time. And when it dies, you just recharge it. Everything has those battery in there. Oh, I can't say what else have it. But hey, they work. I'll show you the charger for it. I think I don't have it in here. Shoot. I just had it the other day. I have a lot of the batteries. I have so much batteries. I don't have to buy any AAA battery. AAA, the 3, and the AA is the bigger ones. I have a lot of those. I think originally Samsung made them. Not Samsung. Sanyo made them, and they were Panasonic, and they changed hands so many times, but they were great. Then we have this. I got this recently. Not this. Inside here is a rechargeable 9-volt battery. This is made. Okay, it's made in China. It's 9-volt, 250 milliamp. I think the company's American. This works great. You get 4 batteries and the charger unit. And how does it charge? It has to be plugged into USB. But I put on my solar generator that I built. Well, I should have covered out the name. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But I use a lot of stuff that has 9-volt in there. And that's expensive. To buy a 9-volt battery, it's expensive today. It's not $1. It's more than that. You can go to the dollar store and get one, but they don't last. This lasts. I should put these in the refrigerator when I charge them up. Yeah, these are good. I'm going to get some more. Now, I need... I got one of these things. I do it on my, because I play doctor, eye doctor, all that stuff. Another problem I'm running into. These batteries. I don't really buy batteries anymore because I have my own. But these batteries. Okay, so I ordered 4 of these batteries, right? And they came with a charger. The charger is flimsy. I had to send that back to Amazon. Amazon, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong is it don't work. I charged up. It says fully charged. I go to use it. It drained. I had it drained already. I tried a different charger. You might say, well, your generator is not working. Generator is working perfectly. It's just that doesn't work. Here, so this is almost like a town hall meeting. I'm just talking to you about random stuff. But we talk about stuff that's tech-wise, you know? Cameras, computers, home electronics. Anything like the AI, lawnmower, stuff like that. Holy cow, look at the time. It's getting late. Well, anyway, I want to get this video off to all of you. Okay? All right. Hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get up to the 1,000 mark. Okay? But I'm glad you're all watching the videos. This one's pretty long, but hey, it's good. You get to see what's happening. A lot of you learn a lot and tell everything. I'm trying to think if I covered everything. If you want me to tell you what to watch on Netflix and all that stuff, I don't be interested in it. Some people, because everybody has their own taste. What is going on in this channel? This channel goes up and down, up and down, up and down. I have stuff to monitor the channel and see how they do. This is another channel I have. It's very frustrating. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, take care. I gotta go. See you next time.